Howdy y'all, this is Jared with Fluty Homestead, and today is September the 1st, and in Kentucky that's the first day of ginseng season. And thought I ain't really gonna, I don't think I'm gonna dig any today, but I thought I'd at least come up around the hill and show you what ginseng looks like and what to look for. And I just thought I'd get out and spend a little time in the woods. It's a beautiful morning. And I love spending time out here in the woods, and a good time to meditate and think and be in all of God's creation here. So we're going to walk around here and see if we can find a little ginseng. And I brought my, if I find a bunch I might dig a little, but I brought my old ginseng mattock here. This is a old ginseng mattock that my great grandpa hand forged probably back in the 30s. So I brought that along. And then I brought my snake remedy, of course. Brought my old pistol, because you got to watch out here, especially this time of year. The copperheads and rattlesnakes are real bad. So we're going to ease around here and see what we can find. Alrighty, I come down this little road of mine and stepped over these old rotten logs. And who can see it? If you can see it, please comment. Alrighty, right here is our first little ginseng plant we found today. It's a little bitty feller, a little 3-prong, and it's got the berries on it right now. And these berries is what'll make new ginseng plants. And I've watched a lot of videos about them, and they take 2 years to freeze and thaw to come back up. And they call it stratification. And I actually have a little basket of these buried that I've been letting stratify. As you can see, ginseng, but this one's missing a leaf. Something's damaged it. Let me get on this side. They have 3 large leaves, and they're kind of serrated like a saw blade, and they come down to a point at the tip. Then they have 2 smaller leaves behind them. So that's what the leaves look like. And of course, bigger the plant, bigger the leaves. And they say you can take them berries, and bury them, and if they make it for 2 years, they'll come up. Also over here, I don't know what this kind of mushroom this little thing is, but I thought this was cool looking. If y'all know what this is, it's probably poisoned enough to kill me, I don't know. But comment on here and tell me what this is, if you know. I've never seen one like it, I don't think. Alrighty, I'm up here. I'm about halfway up the mountain, I'd say. And I'm in kind of a swag, and this is the wet side of the hill where all the poplar, you'll see like these poplar trees here behind me. And there's a lot of mossy rocks and such like that. But I'm on the wet side of the hill. And that's where you find your ginseng. And this right here looks like a good spot for it. There's a lot of spider webs out here right now. Let's see. Yep, I think I see some right here. Hold on, let me turn my camera around. I think I see probably 3 or 4 plants right now. Alrighty. Can you see the ginseng? Now there's going to be one thing in this picture that kind of fools you. Alright. Right here is it looks like a 3-prong, and it's kind of fell down. It's a pretty good sized plant, not too awful big, but pretty good. And now this is like a little pawpaw bush, and for the amateur eye, it'll kind of throw you off because it's got the big leaves and it's got the little tip on it, but they're not the right pattern. But I mean, if you just learn it, you might go to it and if you see one up on the hill, you know, you may go to it thinking, Lord, there's a big one. But now whenever I go in here to look for it, I always watch where I'm stepping, because you might be looking at a big one and you might step on 5 little ones. So I watch where I'm stepping. And yeah, right here's a good one. And he's fell down. He's been pretty tall. And now that's a good sized leaves there. Get you a good picture of them, how they look. Got the 2 little leaves in the back and the 3 in the front, and they're serrated. And they got like the little tail on them. Now the berries is already gone from this one. This was a 3-prong. And I may dig one for you and show you the root, and then we may replant him. I might keep him. Let's see. I think I seen another or 2 up here. And when you find one, don't get no big hurry. Stick around a little bit, look around real good, because where there's one, a lot of times there'll be more. Yeah, I'm going around the back side of the tree here. Yeah, right here we go. Here's a small little 3-prong. No, that's a 4-prong, I believe. A young. Got the berries on it still. Got one little berry left. And let's see, right here below it, there's 2 here. That's why I was seeing. There's a little young 2-prong and a 3-prong. And let's see, right here's some more. Watch where you step. Right here's a young 3-prong. Got the berries on him. Let's see. I think that's all I see around this tree. But I mean, you see there, I found one, and well, there's 2 or 3 more around it. So if you find one, keep looking and take your time. If you get in a hurry, you'll miss a lot of stuff. So we're gonna go on around the hill here, see what else we can find. When you're digging this, you want to be careful. Get all that you can without damaging it. They ain't worth as near as much if they're damaged. So, be very careful. Get all the roots out that you can. Don't just go a jerking and a pulling. Alrighty, here was a good one. Pretty nice plant. Actually, there was 2 side by side, and I broke the top off it. But that's pretty good root right there. Let me get it up here where you can see her better. I mean, there's a lot bigger out there, but I mean, that's pretty nice. So we may take him and replant him close to the house where I can watch him. And if you find it and you don't want to sell it that year, well, you can replant this and put it all in a spot where you know where it's at. But you need to find a spot that's like where it come from, because you have to have the right soil. So you know, there was two good little roots there. You just gotta be very careful. Like I broke the top on this one, but you gotta be careful not to damage them. Alrighty, here's something else I thought I'd show you. I found. Here's a yellow root plant, and here's a leaf of it. This leaf kind of harder to describe, but once you get to know it, well, you can spot it real easy. This one here is pretty good. I know where a lot more of this is, but I'll show you the root. I always thought the root of these was really cool. Try not to damage it. There are a lot of roots hanging on them. And you can sell this, same as anything else. Here's the root. You see how bright yellow it is? When you wash it, it's a lot more yellow than that. And also, whenever I sell yellow root, you sell the root, you pinch the top off, and I save the tops. And you can bunch these up and hang them up somewhere good and dry, and let them dry, and you can sell the tops as well. But it ain't worth as much. It's about, last time I sold it, I think it was $16 a pound. And of course, ginseng, you know, could get up to $1,000 a pound or more. Sometimes a lot less. Just depends on the year. But I mean, this stuff's fun to dig, fun to get out and find it. And you can find quite a bit of it if you get the right spot. I'm going to put that in back. I just wanted to show you. And I think there's a couple more. There's a small one there, a yellow root. Here's a small yellow root. But when I think of a yellow root, I kind of think of like an elephant's head is what I think of. I think of these as the big ears and the snout. I don't know why, but I guess that's the way I got the picture of them in my mind when I was a young boy. But that's what I think of when I think of the yellow root. But there's a good shot of the leaves if you want to see it. But I think of an elephant's head. So we're going to ease around this hill a little bit. Look a little more before I quit for the morning. And see what else we can find. Oh, right here is something else you can dig and sell. Or if you do, if you know all the medicinal purposes for it. Here's some rattleweed, we call it. Black cohosh, I believe it's the technical name. They're blue, black, I don't remember. But you can dig a lot of this. It gets pretty tall. I've dug it up to chest high. And you can see up in here, there's a bunch of it all over this hillside. And you get, I think it's $1 a pound. So you won't get rich on it. Right there's some. But it's fun to get out and do this stuff. Got a real tree-like stalk on it, real firm stalk. But here's the leaves of it. On the tip, you'll get this split leaf that's got like 3 together. And then it'll follow by 2 regular leaves. And then down at the end. But that's the usual kind of pattern of it. As you can see, they'll have kind of 3 at the tip. And then 2 single, then forked off again. But let me see, I may dig one of these to show you. And you can sell this. I always sold it wet. Let me see, that one's got a big rock beside it. When I dig, I go back behind it a couple inches, that way you don't damage the root. And they got a pretty good size root on them. And you can see they're big old heavy root. But you have to wash it all up real good. But this stuff is pretty plentiful. Well, around here anyway. I'm gonna put that in back. But there's all kinds of stuff to dig around in the woods if you get out and look for it. Go with somebody who knows what they're looking for. And you can really have some fun and find a lot of cool stuff.